Hey guys, welcome to my 17th Craig vinyl video, and today we're talking about some recent vinyl finds. Again, happy record store day to everyone. Today's April the 16th, 2016, and for me, I spent time with my daughter Julia, who has the Julia Vinyl YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the description if you want to have a look. Julia and I had a look at a couple of thrift stores and our local record store. The record store is called Bunker Records. They're in Toowoomba, which is a couple of hours west of Brisbane in Queensland, Australia. So Bunker Records really is the only record store, dedicated sort of record store. They also have a coffee shop that is anywhere near us in about an hour and a half radius, would you believe. So we went there. It was a reasonably good atmosphere. They were spinning, a couple of turntables were going, and there's a little coffee shop out the front, and there were certainly plenty of people in there being a Saturday morning. Unfortunately for me, to me their prices are still quite high. I mean, lovely people that work there and that, they're trying to make $1 and I understand that, but just too high for me to make any purchases. Julie and I looked at a couple of thrift stores as well, but we couldn't find anything at all. But thankfully, I did have an amazing week just past. I was travelling interstate for work, and a guy in the local classifieds I saw was having a garage sale this weekend, so I managed to catch up with him a couple of days ago. He had over 2,000 records there for me to go through. I went through every single one. He was fantastic, an older sort of couple, and his wife made me some eggs on toast. I had a glass of red wine and a coffee, so I was well looked after, and enjoyed my time doing that. I basically got every record I thought I'd liked, I just sort of put aside in a pile and was building it up and up as I went through. And then after I looked through everything, I cut that pile down by more than half. I wanted to buy the whole lot, but because I was traveling and everyone's got a budget we got to stick to some extent, I culled my purchases down to about 31 records. And before that, just excuse me, my wife's here. I'll just tell her. Just hang on. Hi, darling. I'm just recording a video and you're actually being recorded.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Craig Vinyl.
Can I call you back, darling?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, bye. Bye, darling. There you go. This is live TV, live YouTube. Anyway, so I cut that down, and I had to carry all that in the plane, so I had to be limited. So anyway, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to move through very quickly, is I've got about 15 records here to quickly run through. And after that, I've got some more records that I'll include, how's my microphone going here? Good. That I would, so I picked up quite a bit of Elvis during the week. I'll save that for my next video with a few other sort of older records I'll put together in a separate video. So here we go. First one, Men at Work, an Australian band who had the famous song Down Under, which this track is on, and Who Can It Be Now, and Be Good Johnny, which goes, be good, Johnny, be good. For those of you who have kids and have watched, what's that nanny show where the nanny goes around and trains parents and kids how to behave, that song featured on that. So that song is on here. Men at Work. Excellent. Normally this album cover's in yellow, so I don't know why there's a black and white version. I mean, it's Australian print, but excellent. I mean, all these records are immaculate. This guy who I saw, he actually is an auctioneer, so he finds this gear but doesn't really play it or just keeps it. So finally got this one, another Rolling Stones top 100 albums of all time, Simon & Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Waters. So I'm really stoked to see this. And by the way, all these I got for $5 each. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but they're just in perfect condition. Another one, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary and Thyme. Simon & Garfunkel again. Just amazing condition. You can smell that old musty, dusty thing that's just been sitting on the shelf. He has them sit beautifully, so... This one has Scarborough Fair and songs like Homeward Bound, so great to get a couple of Simon & Garfunkel, just great. Finally got this one, Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA. yes, I didn't have this one yet, so I finally got it. Just annoying with these stickers. This looks like a lot number, so whether this has come from this guy's auctions, another price sticker up here from the store. But someone did tell me to use, who follows me on Craig Vinyl, to use a hairdryer and to that'll help lift the glue and get the sticker off. So if anyone's tried that, can you just put in the comments if that works good or anything to be careful of, because I need to do that soon. Tommy, immaculate condition. Again, $5. So, I mean, the spine's just in great nick, if you can see. So I keep seeing that around for, you know, $25, $35, but to get it for $5, what do you do? Jimmy Barnes, you might have seen me mention a couple of his records in my earlier videos. Of course, the lead singer of Cold Chisel, who's still kicking along well. This album is from, if I remember, roughly, I was probably about 1989. This came out. Jimmy Barnes, Two Fires, Australian rock icon. Jimmy Barnes again when he was younger. Barnstorming, this was a double live album. And I think there's a gatefold. No gatefold, just a double record inside. Just see if it's worth showing here. So it says he recorded live in Melbourne, Australia, December 1987 through to February 1988. Mixed in Sydney, mastered in New York. And here's the other one. Good old Barnesy, Jimmy Barnes. And a special thanks. And it's in a nice sleeve. Oh, it's outside the sleeve. I'll have to fix that. So, why do people, just the little things that people do, you know, you just get up your goat. I'll fix that shortly. Put that over here. Another Men at Work called Cargo. The best one here for me is probably Overkill. Other ones are It's My Mistake. So, again, the band that did the song Down Under. Okay, next one I actually got from a, I think this is Boston's Third Stage. Again, while I was traveling, not from this guy I'm talking about, but this particular one I got from a vintage store. And Third Stage by Boston. I think it's literally their third album, so just beautifully engineered, beautifully produced music. Check it out. Back to my big haul, Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly. I love this. How this opens up. I don't know if you've seen this. Well, it kind of opens up there. And, excuse me, just a window opening up on my player here. And at the back. And the record's under here, under this bit here. So great song, Killing Me Softly. The Fugees did a good version too, of course. I don't have the Fugees. Neil Diamond, Hot August Night. I've got this probably a couple of times now, but this is a much better quality copy. So I had to grab this. I mean, he must have had about 15 copies of these. I mean, some records, a lot of Elvis, he had multiple copies of. Just get my, sorry about this, my little microphone. Madonna's first album, Madonna, self-titled. Again, $5. Lucky Star, Borderline, Holiday. Madonna choking herself there or something. Trying to be outrageous. There's that famous 80s short crop top style. Okay. Billy Joel Turnstiles, I don't have this one yet. Excellent condition again. And this one, we have Say Goodbye to Hollywood. That kicks off track 1. Probably the most well-known song on this. So it's good to add that to my collection. Sorry about this, my mic keeps slipping. I'm going to have to reset this. This can go to the bloopers. Maybe it'll keep you awake. What's going on here? Something's going on here. Billy Joel again, The Stranger. Another one to add to the collection. I'm not too familiar with the songs on this one. Only the Good Die Young, of course. Track 1 on side 2. And what have we got here? Billy with some boxing gloves. Can someone tell me what that's about? Why is Billy Joel... What's it got to do with boxing? I don't know. I don't know. One of these ones you got to have. I finally found it. And good old Meatloaf. And apologies again on behalf of Australia. If you watched our grand final a few years ago, the Australian rules football, and Meatloaf performed. I mean, it was shocking. It was terrible. He probably devalued this album 2-3 times over. So I don't know if anyone, if you're out there, if you've seen Meatloaf perform the last couple of years, what did you think? Please put in the comments, because I'm struggling to find if this guy's got any more talent. But this record back then, I mean, it's a classic. You got to have it. And it reminds me of my mates when we were 18, hanging out one of my mates' houses. Glenn, if you're out there and watching, this kind of stuff reminds me of those good old days, having a few beers there and a barbecue. Last in this collection, and I picked this one up at the vintage store as well, is Paul McCartney's Tug of War. So I'm keen to get more McCartney. And I haven't heard this yet. It's got Ebony and Ivory, of course, but if those of you got it, could just put some comments there. Tell me what you think. I mean, is this how do you rank this in Paul McCartney's records? Is it up there with the best? I haven't looked inside yet. What have I got here? Is it... Oh, it's split on the inner sleeve. A picture of McCartney there. So tell me what you think of those. So thanks guys for watching. I was really excited to get those, and as I said, I've probably got another 20 more to show. The next one I'll do will be a bunch of Elvis stuff, and then I'll do another one with the rest of the collection. So thanks for being patient watching. I hope you're enjoying a record store day. Whatever you're doing, play vinyl, love it. Please like this video, subscribe. Please share it. I'm trying to build up this vinyl community and just love sharing my finds with you. Look forward to checking your videos out too. Enjoy your week, and cheers out.